G'day guys, welcome to this Tuesday edition of the show where I report on the latest in gaming news. And no, this is not ChampChong Tuesdays, but instead I'm giving you guys news on a Tuesday, but with the ChampChong Tuesdays intro. Anyway, if you guys do enjoy today's video, please remember to smack the like button as always. And now, let's get into the first gaming news report of the day, and today it comes to us in the form of sad news. Sad news! What the fuck? So today's sad news report and our first news report of the day is about Sony and the PlayStation 4. Now this isn't the saddest news out there, but it looks like Sony was lying to its consumers. It was stated that the game Killzone Shadow 4 was 1080p and 60 frames per second. However, it has been found out that this is not true. Instead, the game is only 60 frames per second and 1080p in resolution on the single player part of the game, but on the multiplayer side of things, it's only 720p while still retaining the 60 frames per second. Now this isn't the saddest news out there, but it is some pretty big news because, well, if you look at the whole console war, if you want to call it that, the resolution of 1080p, 720p, 900p, all the resolutions have been a big talking point and a big reason to buy which one you want to buy. So with Sony advertising the game is 1080p made some fans of the game very angry. Now personally, I'm not mad. I enjoyed the game. It wasn't the best game out there, but I still enjoyed it no matter what the resolution was. Honestly, I couldn't even tell. I have a full HD 60-inch TV behind me and I couldn't tell the difference in 1080p on the single player and 720 on the multiplayer. So if anyone's really complaining about the 720p, 900p or 1080p resolution debate, I just don't see the point. Also, this whole resolution console war between the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 is just kinda stupid. And please guys, stop tweeting me about this stuff and to report on it. I'm kinda done with it now. This is probably the last story on it. Then again, if something big does happen, I'll probably report on it. And speaking of big, let's get to the big news. Big news! So to kick off our big news today, it seems like it's going to be a big week for Ubisoft and Watch Dogs. David Thoreau, the product manager at Ubisoft for Watch Dogs, had this to say on Twitter. Morning, hashtag Watch Dogs crew, hashtag Ubi Coffee, hashtag big week, hashtag too cold in Montreal. Now Ubisoft hasn't had too much to say recently about Watch Dogs, so this hashtag big week for Ubisoft and Watch Dogs is some pretty big news. This is all we really know at this point. I'm really excited to see what they do bring us, and hopefully it's a release date that actually stays put. Anyway, moving to our next news report, and it's about the PlayStation 4 exclusive Infamous Second Son, and it has been revealed by Sony how big the download file size will be if you get it digitally. The game will be coming in at 24 gigs to download, and that's a pretty damn big file size, but hopefully Sony work out a way for it to just go really quickly. I know a lot of people will be on the PlayStation Network downloading this game together, so yeah, hopefully they have the servers ready and everything runs smoothly on the day it comes out. Personally, I think I'll be buying this game on a disc because I just can't be bothered sitting there and waiting. Then again, these new consoles you can just download like 3% and it downloads and you can play. Anyway, now we move to our final news report of the day, and it's about the Xbox One and Twitch TV. Xbox One Twitch streaming has been demoed off by Major Nelson and it was streaming at 720p. This was actually pretty damn awesome, and if you're wondering when the feature will be out in the Xbox One, it will be out on March 11 when Titanfall comes out. Now Major Nelson did also confirm a number of details about the app for the Xbox One, and he revealed that the streaming resolution for it is 1280 by 720 at 30 frames per second on approximately 2.5 Mbps. Now in comparison to the PlayStation 4 Twitch app, it streams at 960 by 540 at 30 frames per second at approximately 1.7 Mbps. Now if you're unaware, I'm actually in the beta for the new update coming out on March 11th, and Xbox broadcast. Bam! Goes to Twitch. See? It's pretty damn cool, and then you can start live streaming, so yeah, that's pretty damn awesome. Anyway, that is it for the gaming news, and now let's get to the Gorilla Man question. Thanks, Gorilla Man. Okay guys, the question is, what feature do you want to see added to your gaming console and why? So put your answer down below in the comments section. You can over the next show. Enjoy today's video. Make sure you smack the like button because that's